So, on the far side of the course, we have the women from Amsterdam Studenten Regatta, Nereus, and that's the Amsterdam crew. This is the Princess Grace Challenge Cup. It's the open event for women's quadruple sculls. And we have 4 women from Molesey Boat Club in Surrey, just down the reach from Walton, that we were talking about a little bit earlier at the finish of the previous race. And Molesey going really strong here. Their championship women's 4 won today well in the Town Cup, which is fantastic for the club. I think they've got 20 athletes here in championship events, 20 women here in championship events, and they're going up against this Dutch crew that are really, really powerful.
Yeah, I like what Molesey is doing here. They're getting those oars, slight blip there, but they're getting those oars in the water. You know, there is the choppy conditions, a little bit of wind, but they seem to eke out a little bit of an advantage over this Nereus crew.
So if you're watching Benta, well, that's your sister, you would know, but maybe the audience wouldn't. Femke Paulis, the 24-year-old stroke of the Nereus crew. The Paulis sisters all row for Nereus, the club in Amsterdam. And of course, Ilse Paulis has that Olympic gold medal from the lightweight double sculls. And Benta is stroking the Netherlands women's quad. Just lost out in a gold medal to Britain at the Worlds last year, but going for gold in Paris. And we know you're at your training camp at the Hallstatter Lake in Austria. Hope it's going well for you. And well, we'd like the Netherlands crew to just move up a little bit, but that's your little sister racing.
Yeah, and this is Femke's first Henley Regatta. So
there's the Molesey quad, and in the stroke is Kate Lush from New Zealand. She's been part of the New Zealand under-23 setup. She's joined Molesey earlier this season. And at 3, Lily Abbott from Kingston Grammar School. She was at Duke University in North Carolina. She's trialling also for the under-23s. Really impressive squad Molesey have got together. Heloise Wormlington, Henley Women's finalist, GB trialist as well. And Hope Sesford, she is in the bow seat. You can see her back there. She has rowed with Harvard, the Crimsons. Her favourite song for walking out is Steal My Girl by One Direction. Tells you a lot about her probably, but she also works in the city with Molesey B.C, who's your colleague as a steward and of course Britain's Olympic gold medalist. So I think, is that with JP Morgan?
Oh, Mo?
Yeah, JP
Yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Can I just say a big up to Sam Tuck, who's the coach of the Molesey crew. I was talking with Ben Lewis, that legendary Henley coach, and he's now working at Molesey, and he's just got nothing but praise for that young coach, Sam Tuck, who's done such a great job with the women. Okay, there are the Dutch crew. How do they look to you? Akil?
Yeah, well, it looks as though, you know, I was looking at them from the beginning, and it looks like at the catch, there's a little bit of hesitation, and so if they could manage to really get those oars in as they come up to that catch and change directions, maybe they could get a little bit more speed out of the boat. Might be something to look at.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, I think that the Molesey crew, the execution of the stroke just looks a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. You look at the blades not going too deep on the front end, but it's really sharp, and there's a great pickup there. And this women's quad, I guess they train, or have had the opportunity to train with the Molesey women's 4 in the championship event at Town Cup. The Dutch haven't stopped. Molesey, you know, they're keeping Molesey honest, that Dutch quad from Nereus.
Yeah, and you got to be careful, because if you're ahead and you get a little complacent, that could just be the sort of opportunity that the crew from behind is looking for.
So Molesey come up to the finish line. Sonia Hospers, Iris Klock, Jessie Vermeer and Femke Paulis. We've talked about them. You can see them in the shot behind the crew from Nereus. Not to be for them in the Princess Grace Challenge Cup. The winners will race the selected Skadi crew from the Netherlands, and Molesey are the crew that will do that. Nereus couldn't quite find what it took to compete with Molesey. Very strong Molesey crew in the middle of the course. Confirmation, Molesey beat Nereus in the Princess Grace Challenge Cup.